Now go on and party with your pals. And be here to sing it loud. We'll make our mark. Down Equestria, so proud. We'll make our mark. We're here to sing it loud. We'll make our mark. Is a Juliet.
Twilight Sparkle shall take on a new mission for Equestria. She must continue to study the magic of friendship from her new home in Ponyville.
I'll study harder than ever before. When I started out, I was unsure. I thought I knew all that I needed, didn't know what to expect. But when my walls came down, I saw the truth. All along, something was missing, and I think you'll see it too. And no matter how much time goes by, the party will still be here with some fun and games to try. We get waiting, obviously, long as we're still here together. This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic lives. Our friendships cleave together stronger. The bonds grow deeper, lasting longer. And the greatest spell there is, the magic of friendship is. And the greatest spell there is, the magic of friendship. For every single living creature is something that is real. Friendship happens so naturally. Oh, and how I used to wonder what friendship could be.
Hey everybody, that was my set. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Give yourselves a round of applause for hanging out with us for Ponies Online. Now, it is time for our closing ceremony. Have a good night, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm Achieve Hunter 1. I'm happy to be here with all of you. As y'all notice, I gotta say this. Give a real big round of applause for everybody who has performed for Pony Fest, for Ponies Online. Let me try that again. Crap.
We would have an application you'd fill out, and we would whitelist you into the server. This way we can better control bots from getting in there and ruining the experience for everyone. And that's our biggest concern is bad actors getting into the server and just ruining the experience for everybody. So we are going to be checking your client at the door, but you do have to be whitelisted into the server. Another thing that we are going to be working on here is going to be a TTRPG. We're going to start doing TTRPGs. If anyone wants to look, you guys should see a TTRPG channel that has been created. And that's where we're going to start discussing, like what systems are we going to be using. Right now, our first game is looking to be Pathfinder or Pony Finder. Yes.
Boss.
Yes.
Say hi to the fans.
We got Alex. I think this is turning into closing ceremonies.
All right, so let me wrap up here. We are also going to probably be having to start a Patreon for Ponies Online to help fund some of these bigger projects, but that is again something in the future for right now.
At the very least, it's the bare minimum of $1, but that is, to be discussed fully later.
We serve a login plugin. You guys want? You guys can contact us after con, and we'll be more than happy to start discussion. Because what you guys talk to us about will help us create our policy towards a lot of things we do. It will. So our first one is going to be first edition Pathfinder. By the way, it's going to be first edition because those are the books I have. I am going to be getting the second edition books to help update the system, though.
Oh, are we actually gonna do the D&D thing?
Yeah. First one's going to be Pathfinder 1 because those are the books I have on hand.
Are we doing closing ceremonies here or back over on Main?
I think everyone's filed in.
Yeah, everyone's filed in. We can move, and Hexbits is here, so.
Alrighty.
Where the panels, the hangouts, and the
technically it's the panelist thing.
It will.
She's talking to the Ponytown people.
Yeah, sorry, I'm also on Ponytown.
Let me close my stream here.
If you're just going to do tours, Caddy, if you're doing tours, make sure you mute yourself so you don't interrupt anyone.
All right, so we're going to speak at 1%. We're going to speak 1% at a time. I'll say at 11:05 we will get started here. So people to sort of file in for closing ceremonies. But I do welcome everyone to closing ceremonies that will be getting started soon. I see staff also filing in here.
You may have closed your share stream. I don't think Discord thought it closed correctly.
Discord. There we go. I had to click share screen and stop screen again. That Discord that got Discord too, but finally take itself. All right, 1 minute to close the ceremonies. Also, hi to all those in the VRC chat, by the way. I don't know if you guys can hear us.
There's a Dalek in the corner.
Exterminate.
There is a Dalek in the corner. They are fun.
Oh no, they're shooting us.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, I am in the VRC world. It's just it's a little loud hearing yourself.
Chat. It was fun hanging out with you guys yesterday. Oh,
There's a fart.
Yes.
it was really fun hanging out with you guys yesterday.
VRC is always fun.
When
Yeah,
did Ponytown
it is.
get on fire?
Something I also forgot to mention is
It's
during
been
my
a
thing
good
is
while.
we are creating our own VRC worlds now.
Go to the VR chat world.
So we're going to start delving a
Yep.
little more into that as well.
Yay!
Go
So,
friendship.
PoniesOnline
Yep.
is sort of
Green is this world.
yes.
Yeah.
We can take green here for making our world possible.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
look to your right, I think.
So
That way or down?
Right.
What are you
Alright.
doing?
In
what
your
are you doing, Caddy?
oh, left. Your left then.
What are you doing?
I think
Toa's
she's trying to get in the
top
face
left
straight.
corner and trying to get Toa to face everyone else. So
I'm trying to
Toa just
make
has
him
to
face me.
look left toward everyone else.
But anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to closing ceremonies for PoniesOnline 2025.
Damn it.
I want to thank I want to thank all of our performers and all of our guests, all of our panelists, and all of
I'm
our
happy now.
vendors who have contributed much to this year.
Yay!
I do want to apologize also to everyone for all the difficulties that we had at the start of the con and during the con. A lot of those things were out of our control. Horrific weather, unfortunately, is pounding the Midwest, where our data centers are, which has resulted in days of rain, high winds, has damaged a lot of the communication we have with our central servers. I do want, but since it is my job to make sure everything does run smoothly, I do want to apologize to everyone that did get inconvenienced about all the things that did break during this convention. Most of all, the person I want to thank the most right now of this con is Golden, who is our tech person. Without Golden, who stayed up for over 30 hours, stabilizing the streams to the different servers, because everything was consistently getting interrupted and going down due to poor communication with the central data servers. So thank you, Golden. If anyone wants to help support Golden,
What link do you do aside from just saying Golden is the GOAT and without him nothing would work right now?
Literally the best friend ever. The best silly ever.
if anyone wants to support Golden, there is a
right.
Ko-fi.
Support on coffee.
There's a coffee for Golden to help support him. Without him, almost nothing would have worked today.
Real.
To those of you on
today
Ponytown,
or
it's on the
yesterday.
Discord.
Another person I want to thank, I actually also want to apologize to, is Dirt. I'm sorry I skipped over you by accident in opening ceremonies. That was never my intention. Thank you for your efforts that you did for the con during our celebration.
I think it's all good. But
Hi,
as I forgot to
Dirt.
mention, I am the guy that runs the VR chat event stuff. But I'm also chief security to make sure everyone else is having a good time and all that stuff, you know. And
He's also the greatest silly ever.
exactly. But like, y'all were amazing. Y'all are behaving well. Yeah. I see all of you right now. I'm keeping an eye on you. But yeah. But and being chief security ain't easy, especially when you have the when you need the patience and all that stuff. But but it's a fun job to have otherwise, because it feels like you're playing a police officer, let's say. And I'd say I'm very happy to continue to work with everyone else to make sure we're having a good time. And I also would like to shout out to Green for
forever be thankful to be a part of this team.
I also want to thank Spec Rabbit, who is the head of the Spanish team for this year. He held an amazing event on the Spanish side.
First of all, thanks to you, Alex, and to Tua. Both of you are awesome. Thanks to Federash, who is our best moderator. Without him and everything that he did for the Spanish side, he streamed everything on YouTube and Facebook. And literally, like our team has we had our problems. Like, for example, the guy who was doing the fighting health tournament, his PC died. But we did everything. A lot of people had a lot of fun. We met a lot of people from many different countries, from Spain, Colombia, Costa Rica. It was an amazing event. We had a lot of Russian friends that we say, how do you say thanks in Russian? Do somebody know how to say thanks in Russia?
Well, I don't know
Спасибо.
Russian.
Okay.
That's Emma's thing.
Okay, I'm going to say pasivo, hoping it means thanks in Russian, but we had a lot of fun. I want to say thanks to all of you guys from the mods, the content, all the whole stuff, except Katy. I hate Katy. No, yeah. So.
Love you too.
I hate you too, Spec.
Thanks, man.
I love you.
No, Mono, no.
What, I don't supposed to say that?
No. You know that we hate each other. We don't work like that.
Yeah, it's true.
Gracias, Spec. Thank you for everything, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gotta raise friends, Pick. Sometimes.
Actually, thank you, Spec, and thank you to all
I
the
enjoy
Spanish
the fact that we're a little family at times.
Also, I would like to thank Pat, who is not here. Pat is unfortunately having to sleep because he is in Europe and it's very, very early in the morning there right now. But thank you, Pat, for helping get our community guests, get some of the more amazing teams that we didn't even know about, such as the Chinese
And
team.
we always hope for returns.
Yes. Also like to thank the artists who helped make the art for the con, art for our merchandise, and all that kind of such. Caddy, Solar,
Hello.
Pokey,
Hello.
as well as our other art. Let's see, any of the other artists in here right now? Feta Dash, as well as Monolith.
Sting is in here too.
Hey, thank you.
Thank
Oh
you,
no,
Alex.
Sting is PR team. Never mind.
And
Scribbles
is down below with their hand up.
Oh yeah, somebody let Scribbles.
I will get to the scribbles. Onyx has it, and
they're not in here.
they have
wanna
this.
say-
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you guys don't
Sorry.
recognize his name, Solar on here, I am the featured creature. I was being annoying the entire con.
Sorry, Della.
You're fine.
The other people and me who are not in here. Ledek was carrying. Ledek and Dark Soul were like carrying the con store. Like, damn, they were cooking. So thank you, Ledek. Thank you, Dark Scroll, Pokey, myself, Sappy, Scribbles, Monolith. Skyline. I know Skyline had a dip a few times for mental health, but still, thank you, Skyline, for even, giving us a chance. Who else? Tiz Honolulu. I know Tiz was like busy. Turns out Tiz was like, dealing with some in real life stuff. But thank you, Tiz. Fetty, thank you, Fetty. I'm being booped.
Huge thanks to the art team overall.
Mm-hmm.
And all
Yeah,
teams,
my
really.
brain is
Yep.
farting right now. I can't think of the others, but like if I'm forgetting anybody else, thank you anyhow.
Yeah, we have some amazing artists on here, and I say, while they do great work for us, go support them for their original work because some of them are crazy talented. I look over to a person who spent way too much time on stocks, but we love it anyways.
I don't know who you're looking at. I have no idea who you're
Why am I being
looking at
moved?
right now.
Well, what the frick is going on?
So I would like to thank Green for doing a lot of work this year, making the VR world possible.
Also, let us not forget Onyx, who is our lead for Ponytown and all the fun there. Anyway.
I was getting to Onyx. Thank you, Onyx, for helping design and coordinating the creation of our Ponytown world. So that amazing world we had this year, which we will share the map in our server, what it looks like. That amazing map was helped to be coordinated by Onyx, as well as his team of builders. And I also would like to thank Dina for being an amazing PR director.
Dina did a very good job.
Thank you. It was really tough this year, but I managed to get in and also managed to get home in time. Concert was great. But I'm also want to thank the people who helped me with announcing everything. Aura, Alex, Toa, Pat, Caddy. I know I'm a sissy, but I am tired because my throat hurts from screaming, singing. Um, but I am thankful to be doing this. This is my 5th year, and I hope to do this for many more to come. And also, thank you for making my debut at the salon as Hexpits awesome. So I will get back to my lovely husband.
And also, let's also give a good round of applause to Dream Pony, who's been playing Pixel, as well as Caradwin, who unfortunately also cannot be here today. But Dream, we'd like to thank you for playing Pixel again this year.
You're most welcome. I'm always happy to play Pixel, and also too, I would love to give a shout out to Pokey for helping step in since Chairwin wasn't able to. She lost her voice. Chairwin, if you're out there watching this, I love you. You're awesome. Thank you always for supporting me, and also to thank you, Pokey, for always being such a good best friend, supporting me, and thank you all of you at the PoniesCon for believing me and letting me sing every year and perform and do all this. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Alex. Thank you, Spec. Thank you, everybody. And again,
As always with all this.
Again, thank you, Golden, for heading up our technology area and making sure that things were running. We may not have been running the smoothest, but you kept things running.
Yeah, it just so happened to be the day before the first day of the convention that everything tested out perfectly fine. And all of a sudden, for whatever reason, the day we went to Saturday when we started the stream, we started having issues with one of our upstream providers in the data center. And with the load balancing that they do in the data center, that's what kept causing us to drop. But I tried to make sure everything at least stayed up, and my brain's a little shot because I think I'm approaching. I've been up for 39.5 hours.
And only 1 hour nap.
Do you need some coffee?
I think
went out the window
we'll
3
just
days
crash
ago.
after this.
Scribbles, make sure your man doesn't crash too hard. We still need him, and we love him much for what he does.
If there's coffee involved, please include me.
At this rate, I'm pretty sure I'd sleep through a tornado, but as living in the Midwest, we sleep through tornadoes. The only reason we wake up is whenever the fan is off, and I'm pretty sure I'll sleep through that too.
Yeah.
And I would also like
Alex.
Also, I would like to thank our various staff who helped keep things running, such as Board Brain, Drumstick, PMC, as well as the other moderators who helped keep the environment safe for everyone.
I'm gonna tell you, keeping an eye on Ponytown and Twitch and Discord all at the same time. Oh boy, that's a little tough.
Everything is not on fire all of the time.
To be fair,
If it ain't on fire, it's not PoniesOnline.
some of them that were doing the overnight announcements and that were up late. I think Death was up late. Board Brain was definitely up the longest, and most of them kind of helped keep me sane overnight while I was trying to make sure nothing died too drastically. So thanks to them for that too.
Yeah, thank you. Because honestly, the Discord announcements would not have been able to go out if it weren't for them. Especially Lord. Lord stayed up like
The last I had, I think We talked
I
at
mean, it
one
was
point, I think,
mostly
shooting
bored,
up
but I was
for
there for the 3 a.m. stuff just to
Yeah.
help
Also,
panels.
I
It
think
was
at
like
also
one
I
from
want to
point
give
10,
you.
it was from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
they were also up longer than that too. I think they
They were
pulled
also
like
up
an
longer than
18 or
Ford.
19
We will
hour
say
shift.
thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
You were awesome on that, and we can't thank you enough. So
Also, I forgot to mention. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Dina. I also forgot to mention a huge shout out to Emma. Emma worked so hard for all the panelists and musicians and getting their sets ready. So Emma, so much for everything
Thank
that
you,
did
Emma.
during this time.
yeah, Emma.
Emma,
Thank you.
Emma is responsible for getting the musicians that we had for our concert, and an amazing lineup it was.
She also approved of our fill-in thing because charity auction will be tomorrow about midday for the East Coast and about 9 for the West.
Right, so
I did get that put on the schedule, so you can check PoniesOnline website and find it there.
all right, so first, so next up after this, we still have our charity auction, which we will be doing tomorrow at noon Eastern. Noon Eastern, correct?
Yes, because it's 9 Pacific.
Noon Eastern, we will be doing the charity auction. And also, PoniesOnline will be coming back for our next convention in 2026. But please stick around. We are going to have many events, many activities, and many things to do in server between now and then.
So, Alex, will you roll the dice with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes, you
Is your
know.
constitution high enough?
I call being the ranger.
So
We're trying to be subtle, but we're not.
Our next convention, our planned theme is going to be fantasy tabletop RPG.
Unfortunately, this does mean we could have Warhammer in it because fantasy Warhammer.
I rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a 1,000. What do I do?
Okay, CMC's nat 1 means that we all die, but thanks to Rainy's 1,000, we all get to live to see next year. Unfortunately, our spirits have to recharge a year in order to put it on.
So get ready for adventure, fantasy, and excitement! Ponies Online 2026!
And a whole lot of chaos. Oh,
Alright, who ain't good as the blood god?
I call being the Tabaxi wizard.
I don't know, but
that's
we
fun.
better get our sacrifices ready to make sure that everything works fine for next year.
Oh, also, just a little step between the servers that we did have deployed and the traffic that was used to Ponytown. We did use like just shy of 6 terabytes of traffic for the entire convention.
Damn.
Let's double it, guys.
So yeah, running a convention online is very taxing on a lot of systems.
Not to mention the human system.
All right, so I would say, you know, does any of the staff have anything else they want to say?
Actually, yes. I would also love to, if possible, with Alex, with your permission, I'd love to dedicate all my work that I've done for Carlo Acutis. He's on his way to actually becoming a saint April 24th, and he's going to be the first saint, millennial saint of fandoms. So I dedicate all my work to him. R.I.P. Kudus. See you there in heaven. Also too, I would love to also dedicate this on to all of you. We would not be a con without all of you. So all of you attending, thank you so much for your contributions to our con. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. And yeah, you guys are all awesome. We can't wait to see you all in 2026.
I do have actually probably a massive thank you to someone that is not usually in the voice chat. Sometimes she is in the Ponytown, but we need to give a massive shout out to Cloudburst, because without Cloud, none of the streaming that we do to Ponytown or the restreaming that goes to YouTube would even be possible. With Cloudburst resurrecting the streaming system that shut down in December, and without Cloudburst, we really wouldn't have any streaming to Ponytown. Period.
Cloudburst is amazing. I think Cloudburst does deserve, everything, that she puts forward. 'Cause she does a lot of work.
I would like to also say, Green would love to, or Death, I would say, Death would like to speak up about something as well.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you.
Awesome. All right. So I just want to start off with saying thank you for being awesome, all of you. This year has been a lot. We wouldn't be here without all of you. And just know this world was a headache to make Quest compatible. It was the Skybox
Nuka
killed
bottle.
me.
Nuka
No,
bottle.
it was the Skybox. It was Skybox. But after all of this, we did find some problems, but I plan on fixing them. By next year, we will have something a lot more amazing. I know this was like kind of meh, but overall, I had a good time. And thank you everyone for the honorable mentions too, all of you, staff. I think that's all I have on my mind. Other than I'm trying to make it better for all of us. We can only grow from here, right? And that's all I can think of. Thank you guys again. You guys rock.
Thank you, Def. You're awesome. We love you so much. You rock. Thank you for all your.
And we also have to thank all the vendors who participated and the musicians and the panelists, because, yeah, staff are great, but what's a con without all of those?
Vendor Hall will remain open till tomorrow. So if anyone wants to get any last minute purchases in, feel free to go ahead and get those done.
Yeah, make sure to say your thanks to not only the staff, but vendors and musicians and panelists and all that here.
One last thank you. Thank you to Alex for having us put on this nonsense.
My lovely.
Alex, without you, we would not even have a con. So thank you so much, Alex. You are the big brother, father figure of this entire con.
Hey,
We love you so
make sure you hug him. Show your appreciation.
I'll hug him. He is wonderful. He is honestly the best, and he is the best husband anyone could ever ask for. But yeah, we thank you. You after the first year since 2021, you've taken this con higher than it's ever been, and I think without you, it probably would have gone down. So you're awesome, because this team would not be anything without a great leader.
No doubt
Thank you
yourself,
guys.
man.
Thank you
Alex
guys.
is
I said
definitely
my whole philosophy is though, when things go right, it's because of you. When things go wrong, I take responsibility.
Alex, shut up. Golden was trying to compliment you.
I was going to say Alex is by far probably one of the best leaders that I've seen, especially probably for basically dealing with all of the headaches that come with dealing with an online convention. While yes, an in-person convention is probably harder, an online convention comes with a little bit more intricacies like tech issues where if the tech stuff doesn't work, we don't do anything, period. He's he's always calm, level-headed, makes sure everybody knows that they're appreciated, always takes ownership for making sure everything is done correctly, and always strives to do everything better. So Alex definitely is one of the most hardest working people that I have ever seen.
Thank you guys though. But the
Need to
people I
buy you
want to thank
mugs
the
at
most though are our attendees, because without them, we're yelling into the darkness.
I am gonna head on out. Thank you to everybody, and I will be around next year. Bye.
What was that? You came in a little low.
She was saying that she will be here next year. She said thank you, but she also had to go.
Ah.
It's all good.
Oh my god. Why did nobody tell me I wasn't in the call?
I
Oh, hard
did.
to tell you're not
Why?
in the
You did
call.
that to yourself, girl.
I was trying to say hello.
Yeah.
Am I safe to say my thank yous?
I told you to bonk me for a reason.
I thought you were saying bonk me because of you were moving me around the stage.
No, I
No,
don't
you were
even
doing
know
that
where
to
that is.
yourself, girl.
Oh my god. Anyway, I want to say, to Alex, besides Onyx, you and Onyx have been like my big. Oh, and Toa, Onyx, and Alex have been my biggest like, reasons when my anxiety attacks. Thank you guys so much. I know I'm a handful at times because of my BBD and trauma, but you guys have really helped keep me calm and grounded, even when I feel like I'm right. Haha, trauma. Y'all are awesome. I love you guys like family. And if I may, since wait, are you guys done? Am I last to say thanks?
Yeah, you can give some thanks.
Sweet. Okay, so I've been wanting to say thank you to like everybody in Ponytown events, all of you guys at stage, like everybody. Thank you, Sour Patch. Sorry, Sour Patch. I view you as a popular person, so you made me happy. Thanks. So thank you guys to Ponytown events, everybody proud. I know you guys are a handful, and I'm sorry I've been actually ignoring you guys. It's really hard to pay attention. Autism. But you guys have really made this like event like really fun. I was enjoying laughing with you guys and just being silly with you guys. I want to thank everybody in the VR chat from the VR hangout yesterday. You guys made me lose my lungs. Metaphorically, you guys made me laugh so goddamn hard. You guys in the Discord, in the audience, you guys, especially during Pat's panel yesterday, oh my god, I laughed so goddamn hard. It was so fun. Y'all are amazing. I linked to with you guys. I just love y'all. You guys made this year really fun. Yay.
Alright.
I love Buddies Online. I love y'all.
Oh, Chief Hunter wants to speak. All right, so let's get Chief Hunter up here. Hey there, Chief.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're all doing well.
I'm doing amazing.
We're doing well, man.
Yeah. I'm glad I was able to finish a concert with you guys again.
We're always
Been a-
glad to have you.
Yeah, I've been a part of the convention since the beginning, man. Since y'all first started, as far as I remember. So,
I think you're actually our oldest. It's your
He is
oldest
one.
performer.
Yeah, because at this point, I'm the oldest panelist, which is funny.
And Tola is our oldest panelist, and Achieve is our oldest performer.
Am I the youngest panel list?
No.
Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like my
Yeah.
actual age.
Yes, not age. Been here the longest. Been here the shortest.
Okay.
it's all right. But overall, I'm truly grateful that I can do this again for all of you. I was hoping you all enjoyed that small little blooper in the end.
Oh, I think everyone enjoyed it. It's one of those things of if it don't go right, sometimes it's the funniest thing and the best thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I, like I said, it's just sorry but not sorry because I said Ponyfest earlier.
You're
No,
fine,
you
man.
did.
You're fine.
That's what made it
We're all
fun.
tired. We're all tired.
I know. It's all right. I know everybody's exhausted. Me, I had to on the opening day. I had to be at work, so of course I had to deal with life itself.
Ugh.
So that luckily I had the day off. I went to I was out for mall. If y'all saw some pictures in the chat in the musicians chat earlier. I was just out there at the different mall. Went to in the food court, went over to eat some Sakura's Japan chicken teriyaki with the white rice.
That
some
sounds
vegetables.
good.
Yo,
Yeah.
you're making me more hungry, and I didn't eat at all today. I've been sleeping all day.
I like just ate, Achieve. You trying to make me hungry again?
I'm sorry, guys.
Delicious.
I'm already, like I said, I'm already right here.
I
God,
had a
make me
hot
go walk a
pocket.
minute
I'm
stop for
okay.
their hurricane fries.
Yeah. Yeah. Just be careful out there. Yeah.
Hey, as long as everyone's here and everyone's safe, it don't matter what the world thinks.
Guys! Oh my god! Sarah Patch Kitty
What is it,
threatened
Caddy?
me!
Adorable.
Are you wondering why I put him stage? Good old Sour Patch, huh?
Oh yeah, let's say yeah. Jay, do you have the floor now?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Just if you look on stream, I'm in VR chat right now, but I do want to say real quick that I am one of the newer staff here, and ever since I joined, it's been nothing but great things. I've got to participate in a lot of stuff. I got to be in Ponytown, I got to be in VR chat and all that. It's really fun, and I want to say thank you for making this all possible, and thank you for a great con. And if you ever have questions about Ponytown and or VR chat on the guys, you can also come to me too. I'm sure there's others that want to share the information about VR, but like if you want to learn how you get your own avatars or such, learn worlds, learn anything about VR chat, it's all possible. And
I am so gonna ask you about avatars. You
oh
and
yes,
your
come to
Vegas.
well,
I
that's all I
need help
wanted to
figuring out how to get my own avatar.
Besides that, I hope you guys I hope you guys had fun, and can't wait for the next one. See ya.
Say double on that as a
And there goes
first
Jade
year
back to
staff
VR.
and first year co-panelist.
All right, we have some other
Also
people
want to
joining us
give
up
a
on
huge
stage.
thanks to. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alex. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You may go. Sorry.
I was saying we had two more who joined us up here. Sour Patch.
All good.
Hello.
What about a community guest?
Yep.
And another
And
one.
we also have ACP Film.
ACLP.
Not ACPL.
ACLP. Hello. I tore my ACLP.
God damn.
That is a joke I will try to make because ACLP has been a fantastic panelist, and with a total of 7 out of like 8 panels that he has
Oh,
asked for.
Yes. It
well,
was
obviously,
pretty
you
much
did a
a hard
fantastic job.
I want to thank AC for keeping us safe behind the scenes. He's been helping derps, I've noticed, and I really want to thank y'all for helping us stay safe from all the bad people.
Oh yeah. Pretty much, I want to pretty much will say something as a community guest. Yeah, it is my first time being a community guest on a Ponies Online. For 2025, and yes, it was all payoff with a total of with hosting 5 panels and being part of actually a total of being part of 2 other panels. Honestly, well, that was really kind of what I would usually do. Yeah, I would like to thank all the my panelists who had joined my panels. Definitely have the hard work, especially doing panels. All the panels like Who's That Changeling, which is a VR chat panel, SFM and Brownies Nostalgia. Thanks to Toa and Daimachi who assist pretty much co with me. Uh, and also thanks to also who also want to attend the panel, which honestly people wanted to have the panel. Also thank Minty and Silver and CMC and Toa also on that. And Card Against Ponies definitely was a lot fun, especially at that time. I wish I could list all the names, but yeah, thank you for that. Also, and also Tina also invited me to a panel. Thank you, Tina. But honestly, it was really had a lot of fun. Very humbled and honored, honestly. All I can say, all I can say is thank you so much, Ponies Online. It's been great. Thank you.
Yay!
We are always glad to have returning guests and panelists. But we also try to do blood in here because it's a fun adventure we go on every year.
If I may, next.
All right,
All right.
go.
So this is my second year as a guest for Line. Shouts out to my friend Dana who kind of got me it got me in the shout out to all the fellow CGs, AC, the it in all AC, Fiora, the past and present, Pretty Pegasus. Shouts out to I'm looking right now. I'm seeing Tina on the screen. She invited me to her panel, and I had a lot of fun with that. And huge shout out to everybody who joined my 2 panels yesterday and today with the random name pony game. It turned out a lot better than I expected it, and yeah, I'm happy to hopefully someday do that again. And I definitely will look to be doing more panels in the future. I recently got my first full-time job, and I was looking to just take it easy for this one. But I think I got into the groove now. Back into the groove now. So the harder work starts next time, and here's to 2026.
All right. Tina.
Excuse me if I may, really quickly.
Yes,
oh
Lord.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. What an absolute
Tina, do I need to send dips after you to hug you?
I think so. But oh my gosh, what an absolute hold on, I don't even know if things are muted. No, they're not. Okay.
No, I hear you.
Okay, first off, I'd like to thank Alex for being possibly the greatest con chair I've ever worked with. First off, huge shout out to Green or Death for helping me with AV stuff and even inspiring me to become part of the AV team. A special shout out to Golden for helping me with some of the AV stuff as well. And really shout out to you guys for attending the con. I'll be honest, like this is really this is the second time I've ever hosted a panel at Ponies Online, and the first time I've done so since August of 2023, the month I moved in with my partner Derps. So the fact that I get to do that, the fact that I got to do that before meeting the love of my life in person means a lot more than you think. Thank you to those of you who attended What the Dub. That was a absolute blast to do. I am really excited to host it again in 2026. And yeah, YOLO Swaggins, Lord of the Bling.
Also, I would like to thank you, Tina. Also, thank you, Tina. You did a lot of work for us this year. And I also want to say thank you also for when I messed up, I was set straight.
Yay! Anybody else?
Yes.
All right, go Dream.
I wanted to say this earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt Alex. I just want to say a big shout out to Scary Gun for the animation in the beginning. Thank you so much for all your hard work, Scary Gun.
Scary Gun? No way!
Yeah, he worked on the intro animation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
so
worked
cool.
with him too.
I'm so sorry, Toa. Again, I keep on interrupting people with my mic. I'm so sorry. You may go. My
No, it's fine. There was at least 24 people in this call. I'm surprised we haven't devolved into just talking over each other. So, very good staff. We are doing well. Scary Gun has been a joy to have on the team, and also, I love with how he has incorporated the ideas that we started out with. Because, fun fact, I showed Debs this stuff as well. Well, just as reference, and I'm like, hey, let's have something like One Saturday Morning, or the old Cartoon Network like intros for their Friday nights, just so you have passes going on in the background. We follow a path to a certain section, and then that's where we go Ponies Online. And everything else that was scary, but I said, hey, do something like this, and he executed perfectly.
Awesome. Thank you, Scary Gun. And another person I want to thank one more time because they did so much work during this con. And also to my BFF, Pokey. Thank you so much for everything. Your art makes the mascots shine so much. Again, thank you for the VA thing. Thank you for being my best friend. Is there anything you would like to say?
Just thank you to everyone being here in the audience and just like in general too. You guys make the con and whatnot. Also, thank you to like all of the staff. Everyone has worked so hard and whatnot. So it's greatly appreciated. Also, the vendors and the panelists and whatnot. So it's been real. Looking forward to next year. Love and laughter always.
Also, I see Emma actually in the audience. Oh, we thanked you earlier, Emma, but I want to thank you again. Is there any way we could bring Emma back up on stage?
Emma says she is
should have
listening.
permissions.
She is listening, but she's a little tired at the moment.
How are you, Emma?
Hi.
Again, if you're listening, thank you so much for all your hard
Does
work.
she live?
Emma just talked.
Oh, she's here?
Oh god, my voice.
Thank you, Emma, for
Yeah,
everything, for all your work with the musicians, all the sets, fixing up everything, working tirelessly for Ponies Online. Thank you so much for all your love, your dedication, your kindness, for being such an awesome friend. Thank you, Emma.
Always happy to do my job. Alex,
Yes.
have you said the thing yet?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
But if you want to go and reiterate.
I gladly will. Is he in the voice chat? He is. I want to personally thank the one person who essentially kept this con alive through storms, little data centers going offline. The person without who this con, and especially the concert, could not have happened, and that is our AV lead, Golden Heart. I want to personally thank him. He's stayed awake. I don't even want to know how many hours at this point to ensure that the concert keeps running. And yeah, Alex in a second is gonna send out an announcement with a few links where you can follow him and a link to Ko-fi, because he's doing all of this for free, but he has a Ko-fi for his company Griffin that does the streaming and a lot of other things. If anyone has any money to spare, I want you to go to the Ko-fi and throw some money Golden's way, because he's doing all this for free.
Golden Heart truly has a golden heart. That's all I can say.
Real.
Wow, that was corny.
Yeah, he is he is a tech master of the highest degree. It is nearly time for us to shut down. 4 minutes till the end of this all.
Does anyone in
So,
the audience have
I
anything
say
they want
this.
to say or ask?
Scary Gun said something a little bit ago.
Yep.
Anybody in Boytown? Anybody want to say anything to us?
Not.
Promise, we're friendly folk. We don't bite.
Fire said hey.
I like to.
Fire.
What?
Love you,
So, yeah,
Ponytown.
somebody would like to say something. Firebird.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. First of all, thanks to Scribbles, because if Scribbles wasn't there, I would be the animation.
Love
would be
you,
on.
Ponies Online. I'll see you all next year.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Fire
Love you, Ponytown. Thank you so much. We love you.
Love you.
Firebird, hurry.
Thanks, Ponies Online. We'll see you in 2026.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Scary was
Yeah.
talking.
We saved someone's life.
Guys,
Thank you, Alex.
See you in 2020.
Hi, Alex.
We cut
Legalize
Scary off.
nuclear bombs.
Thank all of you.
Guys, we cut Scary Gun off.
An absolute blast for this festival. Thank you all, and to the staff for making this possible.
Hi.
Thank you, Sour.
No, I was
I
reading
have
off
the
of
mute
what.
button. Sorry. It got a little loud and confusing there.
Some in the chat of the Ponytown chat said, "This is my first con, and I have an absolute blast for this festival. Thank you all and the staff for making this happen." And then another person was saying, "Go, thank you, Golden. You're the best."
I apologize. However,
Okay,
we did cut Scary Gun off.
Scary Gun, did you have something else you wanted to say?
I wanted to
We
give shout out
apologize.
to Scribbles. Motherless.
Yeah. Scribbles helped out Scary with the animation, I believe.
Yeah. Yes, Scribbles is my hero. Without Scribbles, I would still be in the computer trying to fix it. But thank you so much, Scribbles. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but thank you very much. You're amazing. Oh, I'll let you keep talking.
All right.
May I say something in
Remember,
Spanish?
staff,
Spec real fast.
Go for it, Spec.
Yeah, because we, for some reason, we had a lot of people who speak Spanish, so I'm going to say Spanish, but gracias a toda la gente que vino de España, de Colombia, de Puerto Rico y los otros países estuvieron, pero muchísimas gracias a todos de parte mía, Federash, Monolith y Kevin Knight. Así que si quieren saludar también conmigo.
Hola.
Hello, everybody.
Hola. Hey, es en español.
Ah,
Sí,
bueno,
sí.
sorry. Perdón, hola, todos los ponies.
Gracias.
no te perdonamos.
Okay, that will be it.
All right.
All right, so we are out of time. Everyone, see you guys in 2026, but you're free to stick around because we have a lot planned throughout the year.
Yay!
Everybody in the
Oh, and
audience.
we'll see you all in 2026.
Love and laughter
Everyone
always,
in the
everyone.
audience, both Ponytown and Discord. I'll see y'all in a bit. I need food.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, I sleep. I have work in the morning.
In
Oh my gosh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sunrise above the ocean, I find brings a bit of emotion this time. Takes me, and someday will reach me. How much time? Flash back to the old memories. Remember, it never bothered me. I could never see why. Oh, why? Back then I didn't care in the least, but now I am a wiser me. At least I try to be, but time and time again I end up here. It's not over.
destroyed. Fire. Kill, destroy, 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 fire. Rush, kill, destroy, fire, 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 fire.
I'm a diamond, and why do I feel so rough? I'm as strong as a stone, even that's not enough. There's something jagged in me, and I've made such mistakes. I thought that diamonds were hard, though I feel I could break. Would you believe that I've always wished I could be some pony? Yet I can't see what I need to do to be the pony I wanna be.
Hi, this is Ariel Soundwaves, and you're listening to Ponyville FM. Did you know we have live mixes every day of the week?